Hello my fellow chatters and book lovers, and anyone else who's popped in because you're curious about what this is or you have got a bit lost. This is the final little bit of my summer book haul for 2024 because the camera cut off. Very rude, and I think I've only got 9 minutes left of filming time until it's full up, so we're going to just crack on. I have one more book to talk to you about. It is the final Fairyloot book and my final Fairyloot book for now that I will be getting, and it looks beautiful. It's Chinese inspired. It's called The Girl with No Reflection and it is by Keshi Chow. The front cover has got a koi carp. We've got sort of dark blues, but like grey dark blues, sort of floating down, surrounding this character's head, but also kind of flowing in to be like her gown. And then it's literally like a flipped mirror image of another of the same reflection, but the top one has got her eyes closed but she's looking down, and this one she's looking at us out the corner of her eye and she's got a bit of a smile on her face. We've got the same image on the back but the other way round. It's in front of the moon. We've got some birds on the spine. We've got the koi carp at the top and bottom and the title in the middle. And we've got some silver foiling as well going with the title, and we've got dark blue edges for the top and bottom, but the side is black with the blue swirls and then the koi carp along the side, which is just beautiful. Under the dust jacket we have a navy blue on the hardcover, and it is a hand mirror with koi carp and sea waves just underneath it. It's all very, very shiny, and on the back it is the same image but the hand mirror is smashed. It's got a big crack in the middle, and then the writing on the side is in silver. You have an alternative cover as well. We've got a much lighter palette with blues and greens, and there's a hint of kind of purpliness to the mirror and our protagonist's hair. You've got these beautiful koi carp sort of flowing across, and then on what is the front cover you've got a picture of a girl. She's beautifully laid out in Chinese clothes, a white gown with a blue, I don't know the correct terminology, but it's like a really thick band sash around the middle, and she's got sort of like edges to the gown in gold with lilies, and then she's got ornaments in her hair. She's got a comb of flowers, and then some like gold hairpins that stick out that have got dangly jewelry bits on them. I don't know what those are called. And then in the mirror it's like a cracked screen, and then there is a man in a pale blue shirt sort of looking back at her. I do prefer the front that we have, but the artwork on the other one is pretty. I do like the end pages as well. So we've got a scene of a character looking I think this is our protagonist looking in the mirror. She's wearing a red cloak. She's looking worried as she looks in the mirror, and her reflection is smiling as she looks out of the mirror, which is very cool. We've got sunlight coming into that. And then we have under a beautiful sort of pagoda with a sort of a sunrise and kind of pinky dusky colours in the background. We have I imagine it's our protagonist and a possible love interest, not quite embracing, but he's cupping her face as they look at each other, and there is a Chinese dragon in the sky as well. So all very, very pretty. So there's no kind of taglines or anything on it, but it is said, Princess Yingyu believed in love once, yet when she's chosen to wed the prince, let's try this again, shall we? Sorry. Princess Yingyu believed in love once, yet when she's chosen to wed the prince, Ying's dreams of a fairy tale marriage fall apart. Her husband-to-be is cold and indifferent, confining Ying to her room for reasons he won't explain, and whispers swirl about 7 other brides who mysteriously disappeared after their own weddings. Left alone with her own reflection for company, Ying begins to see strange things in her mirror, and on the eve of her wedding, she unwittingly tears open a gateway and is pulled into another world. The realm is full of sentient reflections, including the enigmatic Mirror Prince. He is kind and compassionate, unlike his real-world counterpart, and before long, Ying falls in love. But soon, she discovers that the two worlds have a blood-soaked history, and Ying has a part to play in both. and the brides who came before her, by the time they discovered their roles, it was already too late. This sounds really exciting and really interesting. It sounds very kind of lyrical and mystical, but it sounds like there is a lot at stake, and I'm very intrigued. I think the author said she also drew on some Chinese folklore as well. So I enjoyed that aspect in the Daughter of the Moon Goddess, not She Who Became the Sun. Very different vibe. That was based on historical legend. Yeah, I enjoyed the folklore kind of mythology around that one, so I think this will be really fun. So this is the one I'm most excited for, and it's also a lot thicker as well, which makes me think there might be some more sort of like aspect of world building and all of that good stuff that I love in a fantasy. These are my summer books. We have finished. Please let me know any thoughts you have about any of the books I've mentioned in this one or the previous video, which I haven't said, but I will link in the description box, and I will also put a link on the screen earlier on in the video so you can click that if you're confused. Yeah, so let me know in the comments. That would be really lovely to chat. Please let me know what your favourite book that you hauled, or have you read it already, or are you just really, really hyped about it and are waiting for the perfect moment to read? Let me know in the comments, because you know I love a chat, and happy reading, everyone.